Hi, and welcome to the unknown secrets of SEO website analysis. SEO stands for Search Engine Visitor Optimization. That's the process of what do you do with your website after visitors arrive. Today, and the way we're actually looking at a website today, and the reason we're looking at that website is because that person went to our e-webstyle.com, our website, and on the right there's a form that says free website analysis. They filled out that form, we drew them out of a hat. Actually, that's not true in this case. We met this lady on Wednesday, and we told her submit a form and we'll do analysis of our website. But you can go to our website, fill out that form, and if you're lucky, we'll pull your website out of the hat and do an analysis on your website. So let's jump right into it. This one is called Focal Fusion, and it's focal with a K, fusion.com. And what we know beforehand, because we met one of the owners, the CEO, actually, is that they work with what they call human capital, or they work specifically with personnel challenges that a business may have. I know from her they've got a consultative approach. They go in, they meet the business owners, they talk about how the business runs, and then start assessing the staff in each of those positions. An incredibly valuable service to the large companies that they serve. Their homepage, she admitted it's a template. She wanted us to give her analysis so that she could know what directions we think that we would take the website. So it is a template. That's actually not horrible. It's just this isn't the best template. Templates today, we tend to not want to have, unless this menu on the left side is totally fixed, we tend not to want to have a menu over there on the left side. What we like to have is drop down. So if you hover over what we do, then the things go ahead and click what we do. Then this menu, our approach, our objectives, our solutions actually would show up under there. That has a lot more value, gives you a little bit more real estate, because right now that's actually kind of wasted real estate. It's also, this is just an odd template because text is extending beyond. This is a great place to stop, because here's a nice video. It's a 3-minute video explaining what they do. It's really a PowerPoint presentation with a voiceover, a nice voiceover. That's something you might want to consider putting on the first page, but really we kind of like where it is. I think you just need to promote it a little bit more on the first page. Excuse me, if we go back to the first page. So here, some of the things that we found out, if you scroll down, this is an ad, and she kind of knew that this shouldn't be here, so we agree with you. It should not be there. But we see some important things like top senior leader talent related challenges. If you abbreviate those and remove this image, and now that you've bought more space, you can actually get that title above the fold. Even more important, scroll down a little bit more, and we looked at human capital facts. And I thought, you know, here's what I would do with these. Losing a key, I would actually have them scroll across the top image. Maybe that image is even changing associated with the text. Losing a key critical employee costs between $250,000 to $500,000. And then boom, we have the solution, or Focal Fusion has the answer. And then scroll on to the next one, because those are things that are going to really catch that attention of that visitor the first time that they're coming by. Our expertise, it's good that you have to add content. You are connected. LinkedIn, of course, because you're in industry. Facebook, I'd be interested to know. I know that your business partner, her business partner, spends a lot of time coordinating Facebook. I think also more on LinkedIn. I'd be interested to know how much value that has. Probably in like HR circles, it has a lot of value, where a lot of other purely industry-specific B2B situations, Facebook probably doesn't have as much value. This is good. Certified women-owned business enterprise. I think that's pretty good. You might want to include that a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing we looked at, you have webinar request and report request. And really this is a request for information. We would want to take those and turn them into much more powerful calls to action. So get free information. Get free information pertinent to your business. Click here. And then you go there and you say, do you want a free webinar and they can fill out a form, or do you want a free report? And I would actually term it a white paper. It's the time. The report has maybe not as powerful an impact as a white paper. A white paper's been researched and gives conclusions and has steps that you can take as you proceed. Let's go ahead and look at the details, at the SEO details under SEO Quick of the homepage. So if we look here, by the way, SEO Quick is a great tool. It's actually an add-in to Firefox in our case, and they'll be paying us soon. If you scroll all the way up, I believe they broke the #1 rule of SEO, and that is that their title not only, actually they broke rule 1, 2, and then combined it into one grand broken 1-2 rule. The title of almost any page should almost never be your business, because Google, people finding your business, if they type in Focal Fusion, they will find your business even if your name is not in the title. But Google doesn't want, what you're hoping for is that people who search particular keywords land on your homepage, and a big way to make that happen is to make sure that that title has the keywords people might be typing in the title. So the second rule is that you actually have included home. Human capital consulting would be a great title. Again, human capital, I think for her target market, I know it's like 50+ employees to a very large amount. It's where people start thinking in terms of human capital, so that's probably a relevant buzzword for that type of industry. So yeah, human capital consulting, strategic human capital management, those would be so much better titles for your page. And you've got those in your keywords. Remember, the meta tag keywords are not that important, at least not to Google. What is important is your meta description.
Yeah, it looks like a default description.
Something, yeah. Main page identifying challenges and approaches. I think in this is your opportunity. Again, remember the meta description actually goes in the search engine result page under the link. So you've got 10 results. It gives you a link to the page, and then under it is a line of text. In that line of text, typically it can come from the meta description. If you don't have a meta description, then it can come randomly from your text. So it's really your opportunity to reinforce that they're going to find what they're looking for on your website. And this really isn't going to do it because it doesn't even tell you what you do in any term, in any sense. If we look at PR2, actually a little bit higher than I would have expected. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you've got some links. There's 16 pages that have been indexed. You don't have a robot text file. You don't have a sitemap. You should get those. The age is not available, so I don't know how new. I think they're older than 2 years, so it should have been there. I'm a little surprised. Let's look at the actual text on the page. There's 468 words of text. That's actually good. We say 250 or above. It's been written and it reads really well, I think, for your target market. It needs to be reworked so that it both pleases your target market and pleases Google. Because right now, you look at your 2 keyword phrases, actually, you're doing okay for human capital. That's 2.5%. That's right in the sweet zone. Focal Fusion actually could be mentioned a little bit less. Let's go to 3 phrases. We've got your bottom line, and then you have no forward phrases. And starting to get into forward phrases, I don't know if you're focused specifically on Houston, but certainly, human capital consultant Houston would be a nice 4 keyword phrase. Anybody who types that, and there may not be many, anyone who types that though, you want to make sure they find you. So you need to have that kind of phrase directly in the text on your homepage. Again, good quality text. Go to the homepage. So you've got a good look. We love the logo, by the way. I know you're thinking about changing your tag. Make seemingly insurmountable operational challenges surmountable. I think I would almost say easy, yeah. Right? I don't want to hire somebody so that they can help me just barely get over what I need to, because that's what I infer from that tagline. Make it easy, make it easier. Whatever it may be. And again, I think we would use this whole space to have scrolling things with lots of pictures of people. In fact, that's one of the things that you're a people business, mm-hmm. And although you've got the outline of a lot of people, you really don't have people here in these images. So there's nothing really warm about this particular image, nothing that engages you with other people, and that's what you do for a living. So anything else? That's
well,
text,
there.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is text. Contact should probably be up here in the main nav. There is no contact information shown right now.
Right.
No phone numbers, no forms. There was a form on this page to request a report. I would suggest a shorter, simpler form.
Right.
And maybe even have that form accessible on the home page.
Right.
Even if it's below the fold, at least it's up front. They can get to it without clicking.
Well, and if they got rid of this, then they have room for that, to be sure.
So yeah, I would use this area over here more better. You know, you could move your women's business logo could go over there.
That's a unique selling proposition.
Exactly.
USP.
Yeah, phone numbers and other contact info. Even those social icons could go up higher over there.
Yep.
That's
excellent.
What I have.
Well, that has been a SEO website analysis of Focal Fusion. Again, it's FOKAL Fusion.com. Again, the way that we did this website, well, not this particular one, the way we normally do a SEO website analysis is people go to our website, e-webstyle.com. On the right, they fill out the free website analysis form. And if you're lucky, we choose your name out of the hat. We'll do a free SEO website analysis of your website. Bye-bye for now.